we thought that it would be a majority's rules competition. They always do it in the beginning of the game. It's like, who is better looking, Will or Kaser? And you put like green for, and it's a really fun game, and they always do it in the beginning of all of like Big Brothers, and like everyone knows about it. And so everyone was like, well, Danielle came up with this idea. She was like, well, we're all going to be in the booth. No matter, we talked about it. We tricked their system because they were going to do majority rules the week that James won. And she's like, well, what if, because we had like more people than you guys. Okay. And she was like, all you have to do is
who's us guys? Myself, Boogie, and Chicken George?
No, there's more. But like it was 5 to 4. Okay, I think. No.
Chicken George and I were like, what show is this?
5 to 4. 5 and 4.
5 of you guys and 4 of us?
Yes.
Who was the 4 of us? Chicken George, myself, Boogie, and who else?
Jace, I think.
Okay.
Or no, Diane.
Okay.
Anyway, what we had to do was when Julie read the question, no matter what, always go to A. Or the first color.
For majority rules.
Like hit green or red. So no matter what, we would have been a majority.
Got it.
And you guys would have been gone.
Got it.
Danielle came up with that, and we're like, oh, cool.
Got it.
And so
interesting.
So we're like, cool, let's do that. And then they switched it, and they did that like stupid picture one.
Which one was that?
The one that James won.
Remind me.
The picture one.
Say it again, but I don't know what it is. Just
the George Searches, Kaser hosts. That one.
George Searches? I don't remember that.
Remember the pictures we had to look at?
Yes.
I think they changed that because it was going to be majority rules because we were like, we talked about it right before, like that night. And she was like, just pick the second one or whatever. And we're like,
we need to start doing some better planning, Chicken George.
And Marcellus was like, what a brilliant idea. And it was funny.
So how did it work out?
Are there any other secret things we should know about now?
No, that's it.
So who else is against us? Can you tell us that? And when I say us, I mean like, I don't know. There's no one left in the house.
There's no one left.
I mean, Erica and Danielle are together. Danielle and James are together. Boogie and I are together.
I'm back out on my raft.
You got the raft.
Isn't that game funny? But we like planned it out. We were like, all you have to do is
you're back out on a raft too.
Yeah. That was really smart though of her. I was like, who the hell would have thought about that?
Very.
It was awesome.
How long do you think Danielle's been with James? Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe they're not even together. Who knows?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I can wait to see the tapes.
What were you guys going to do again?
Okay, there's a wheel, like you turn it like it's green or it's yellow.
Right.
And they were going to say who's cuter, Will or Kaser. And no matter what, we were going to go to the second choice, no matter what, always. Or the second color. You know what I'm saying?
Every single time.
Every single time.
Like if it was like false, the sky is up or down,
absolutely.
You guys were going to all go down.
Because it was majority rules. It wasn't a fact. It was your opinion.
Got it.
And so if we were a majority of the opinion, we would have won the HOH competition.
Fascinating.
And
wow.
That's smart, huh?
That's awesome.
I didn't think of it.
That's awesome. So then it wasn't that competition, so.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Damn, Doc.
Who
we
knew?
missed the whole show and we were in it.
Who knew? Next time I'm on a show, I'll have a better plan.
You're going to stay up all night next show.
Next show, exactly.
Whoa. You got any more?
That's it.
She's got a million. Tell us another like controversial thing that happened that we wouldn't know about.
Like what? Why? Why should I always have to do the talking?
Because we don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
Well, you guys tell me some information.
I didn't even got an alliance.
Well, I think a lot of what I mean, very candidly, and you know this, is that a lot of people who were giving you information, and like a lot of the people who were floating, giving you guys information, were giving us, you know, depending what they wanted, similar or dissimilar information, you know. So, I mean, I had no idea that Jace was doing anything crazy until I saw him do it. Like, Jace was just like hanging out with us, and he was cool with Boogie and I.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Hey, let's start work together." And we
Marcellus
were like,
was so funny. He used to like always verbalize what he was like, who he wanted out. And he'd be like, I'd walk by the ant, he'd be like, he would go, "This is what I'm getting worried about. He needs to go." And he pointed at Jace's bed. I'm like, Marcellus is so crazy.
That's funny.
He would make me laugh. He'd be like, "This is what bothers me.
It's funny.
He's gotta go." I was like,
Okay, let me ask you this. The night that Boogie drank too much,
yeah?
his birthday, what happened that night?
Were you there? No, Jace was.
Jace was.
Oh, okay. It was season 6 and Marcellus, and Jace was sent up by Chilltown to come upstairs and get Kaser.
Well, Jace was all for it. Like, we were in the hot tub, and then Boogie's like, "I think everyone's against us," and I'm like, "Yeah." And Jace is like, "I'm gonna go start some trouble." We're like, "Yeah."
Whatever. So Jace came upstairs and he's like, "Will and Boogie would like to speak to you, Kaser." And Kaser's like, "Okay." And Marcellus started getting irritated with that, and he was like, "This is what they want. They want you to go downstairs. Do not go downstairs." He was being very like rude, and we're like, "Calm down, Marcellus." And he was like, "No, this is bullshit." And we're like, "Okay." And Kaser came down, and he came back out.
Did Kaser like Marcellus?
No.
Okay.
No one did except for me.
Right.
And
everyone hated him except for you. What about Howie? Okay.
And Kaser came back upstairs, and we were like, "What happened?" And he was like, "Oh, they're just trying to call me out, saying these 2 girls are nominated. What are you going to do about it?" And everyone just kind of looked around. I guess that's what Kaser told us.
Okay.
We're like, "That's retarded." And then
we didn't have any plan. We were just yelling. We were like, "Let's yell at everyone tonight. Every single person who's awake, let's yell at them." We were like, "Yeah!"
It was stupid. And then
Sit over there.
but the thing is like, then Marcellus was like, "You're giving them what they want." Oh, and then Boogie came up, and then for some reason Marcellus felt extra threatened, but I have no idea why. And like, I don't know if all I know is that
I just thought Marcellus was in the bedroom all the time.
No, he was up with season 6 for a long time. That's why he was making us nervous. He was getting whatever he wanted without having to do any work.
But I mean, whatever. That's how a lot of people were. It's not just Marcellus.
No, of course.
Everyone treated us that way. Except for you guys.
We weren't allowed up there.
Will was.
Do you remember the one day I came up there to try and find my shoes? I really lost my shoes.
Oh yeah, I remember. And then you did?
I couldn't find my shoes.
I don't remember exactly when that was.
Yeah, they think I'm doing this big spy tactic. I was just really looking for my shoes.
Awesome.
Boogie came upstairs though when we were all up there, and he came up with Jace again, and like we were already getting annoyed with Jace because he was like, "Yeah," because he was even like, "I'm with season 6 too. You guys rule." And we're just like, "Oh god." It was like so nauseating. And then,
funny. Well, the best is when James had gone to bed.
But let me finish. Boogie comes upstairs and he's like, what he said did not make sense because he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "Erica won the Power V and she's not going to use it." And I started laughing out loud at him. I go, because Erica's going to do whatever we wanted. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy doesn't have it right. And so I couldn't help it, but I laughed in his face because he didn't have it figured out, and I couldn't help it. And James was like, "Janelle, stop." And then I guess Boogie got mad at me, and he's like, "Oh, whatever." He's like, "Kaser's safe next week because you guys aren't going to put me up." Or Kaser didn't put us up, and we're like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I mean, Kaser didn't make decisions on his own.
Right.
And so we're like, okay, he's not making sense. And I started laughing in his face. And then he's like, and something. He's like, "Yeah, whatever, Queen Bee." And I'm like, "I would appreciate it if you do not call me Queen Bee, okay?" And then he got even more mad. And he's like, and then he like left. And I'm like, what the fuck? And
well, then they come downstairs and they're like, you made us go up there. And I'm like, what? I'm sitting in the hot tub. Like, I'm not making you do anything.
it was really stupid for Jace to do that.
Well, then James went to bed and Boogie goes, I've yelled at everyone today except for James. And I go, wake him up. He goes, I'm waking him up. He storms
What did you say to James?
He goes, James, I didn't even talk to you. And James like, I'm sleeping. And so Boogie came out and he goes, he's sleeping. And Boogie's like, that's who we're getting out. I'm like,